Welcome, Sagittarius, to your monthly love reading for January 2018. Happy New Year to you as well. So we're going to see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, in love for January 2018. Yeah, I had some tough energies for November and December. It was pretty tough, I feel. Some separations, a lot of people involved in maybe third-party situations that were a bit heavy. Not everybody, but there was some tension there. So let's see what's going on with you this month. All right, Sagittarius for January 2018. Sagittarius for January 2018. Maybe focusing on a lot of money, with the sun being in your second house of earned income. Okay, so the theme, you do have the Two of Pentacles, so I'm very indecisive about a certain person, a decision, doing different things. Again, money is showing up here, so maybe working, different obligations, a lot of just trying to balance your emotions and your other parts of your life. I feel you have death, and this is moving on. Maybe that energy that was coming from what I was talking about, death is here as transition, moving on from a certain person, but kind of wondering whether or not to open that door again or to keep it shut. A lot of you, I feel like this is part of keeping it shut and allowing, if it's renewal that's going to happen, that person will come back into your life, a changed person. You'll come back changed when the time is right. But I feel like this is moving on from someone or something. All right, the Eight of Pentacles, we just mentioned this. The Eight of Pentacles, hard work, dedication, being very busy, maybe two different jobs, focusing on more of yourself rather than maybe a relationship. It could be with a Scorpio, but a lot of you are very busy, I feel. All right, the recent past, a lot of gossip, a lot of lies, maybe either you giving this energy off, another person giving this energy off, someone not telling the truth about certain things, spreading rumors, maybe Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. A lot of talk, but maybe not a lot of action when it comes to the romantic connection. The Seven of Wands is here, so usually standing up for your beliefs and how you feel about something, or why something did happen, why you did something to someone, why someone did something to you, or why things did not go right or how you wanted to. This is usually you stating those cases, maybe via social media, in the workplace, if you have a workplace attraction or connection, you know, standing up to certain things that you know is not right. You're focusing on goals, I feel, this month for a lot of you right now, getting things back intact. I can almost see this like someone moving out and then moving on so they can move into their own place or move in together with another person, kind of clearing out older baggage. So maybe a divorce, separation, something like that did happen, but focusing on career, I feel is showing up most definitely. Your energy, the moon is in reverse, so a lot of times coming to the reality about what things need to happen, the fears of attachments that you had to relationship partners, a lot of anxiety and confusion about moving on. Now these things are starting to subside. Now you're starting to gain more clarity about what has been confusing to you. Even if there were lies and deception in the recent past, these things are coming to the surface. They're out in the open. Your intuition is telling you things, your dreams are telling you things, maybe people are telling you certain things. So that's coming out in the blue this month, I feel. Now, your energy and how others may be, well, how others may be seeing you or viewing you, they feel like you are having some good things happen to you. A lot of maybe work is coming through, good money is coming through, maybe a lot of attention, certain things are starting to happen into your life to maybe propel you to get away from that connection that was not working for you. So maybe something needed to happen that was not quite good, but it propels you forward into something that's destined for you, meant for you. So that's really good to see. And your partner, what they may be up to, they're having financial issues as well. Maybe they could be asking you to borrow money, could be asking you to pay them back. If you've borrowed money from them, when I see the financial card showing up here, they may be having issues with children or just getting things off the ground, maybe a new job that they are needing for some of you out there. So I feel like issues with the job. All right, and the outcome is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you're dealing with a very unhappy person, maybe a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, maybe someone that's trying to entice you to come back to be in a relationship with you because of money. They have money, maybe you need it, and maybe some of you are like, no, I'll work for myself, or you'll work by yourself so that you can be independent. But issues with the job, for some of you, if you're working with someone, maybe a romantic partner, but there are some financial issues showing up. Speak about financial things, they're definitely showing up. So let's clarify these death card. for Sagittarius. The Five of Wands, and I mentioned this with someone else as well, where anytime you see the Five of Wands, sometimes these are threats, arguments, disputes, and things like that going on, being conflicted whether or not to leave an unhealthy relationship, because someone could literally be kind of threatening you, threatening your partner. You know, I'll do this to this person if you start talking to them, if you leave me. Certain things like that could be going on, and some of you are having some doubts. So maybe to get away from that, you making an escape to work on yourself and do different things, I feel. But there is some conflict and disputes going on, and they could be kind of coming through to you via your dreams to let you know what's happening with you and another person, especially if you're indecisive about something. Clarify the Moon reverse for Sagittarius. The Three of Swords is here. So heartbreak is there. The reality about something, a truth is coming out. It's already out. That's what it looks like to me, or will be coming out, where there was some infidelity, cheating, separation, something like that going on. And let's clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse for Sagittarius. And the Hangman is here. That person, I feel, is maybe trying to avoid you, stay away from you. You may be trying to stay away from them because there could be conflict and things like that going on. For some of you, you could be kind of keeping your money or what's happening with you, your plans, away from that person, trying not to let them know your business, I feel. Could be flipped around. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune for you. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. The Lovers, and I feel like that's usually a choice that you are making, but in order to make the connection with someone, anytime I get this combination in the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like a soulmate connection that is pending, that could come out of the blue, but you can't get into that energy until you have moved on from something that has not been working for you, I feel, for many of you out there. All right, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. No, not Capricorn. I mentioned Capricorn because well, they're coming up, but Capricorn is the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that I'm looking at, and the Sun is in Capricorn, activating that second house of money and possession. So I feel like, you know, some of you could be talking to a Capricorn or have been. It just depends. So messages for Sagittarius for January 2018. Cool. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and I feel like this is again the energy of having a falling out with somebody that did not work out too well. In the universe usually pulls someone back into your life if you two are having resentment towards one another. If you feel like you didn't get your lick back, you feel like you have things to say, there were things, kind of injustice happening, so that person continues to come back into your life. And whether or not you are to move on from that person, shake hands and move on, or to open up that door like we were talking about, that just depends. So be careful with that. This is just for Sagittarius for January 2018. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. If you are still in this waiting process to reach another person, I feel with the Lovers being here in the Wheel of Fortune, that's what I feel like. This is that soulmate connection, because someone else is not ready for you, you're not ready for them. So in the meantime, maybe some of you are just focusing on healing and focusing on work. That's what I feel. I feel like my guides are messing with me right now. So those are your messages for the month. I do hope that they help you out. Remember that if you would like a private or personal reading, that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy, as these are general. Okay, so have a good one.